All right. One thing you may notice right off the bat is that I have an American accent, yet I look very nationalist. And there's a reason behind this. I do embrace the culture here, and I was actually born here, and I was raised here. I went to primary school here. My dad was in the Royal Air Force. I did have to move around quite a lot, and eventually did end up in America, living over there from the age of 8 all the way up until I moved back 5-6 years ago when I was 25. And something I brought with me were the teachings of my uncles and my family. I have a big family up in Inverness, which is where I was raised. Love Inverness. The Invernessians are great. Can't go wrong with that. All right. I don't want to stop talking about Inverness now. I love that place. But they gave me a lot of information going away as a child. They had me watch Rob Roy as a child. Maybe not the best idea. And Braveheart. All those movies give me the teachings of William Wallace and all the Highlanders, and telling me that I was a Highlander, what it meant to be Scottish, what it meant to be a true Highlander, a true warrior. And I had that sensationalism. I loved it. And I had my brother, and we bounced off each other. And we moved over, and we didn't want to. Neither me or my brother did. And every single morning in the school in America, they make you stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance. Not something we do here, but it's something I had to resist there. Every single day I had to say, no, I am not an American. Every single day, through the rest of school, through high school, every time, I'm not an American. I'm here from Scotland, and I retain the sensationalism of my youth, the culture that we're missing now. I come back, and you know, when you're a child, maybe memories are a little bit different, but I remember a lot more kilts. I remember a lot more tartan. I remember a lot more bagpipes. Where are the bagpipers? Where's the Kayleys? Where's the drinking in public? Like, where is it gone? It's gone, and we need to bring it back. And our government, for whatever reason, seeks to take it away from us. They seek to take away the bagpipes from us. That's our guiding sound. That's our leading tune. That's the sound. That's the light that has led bleeding, dying men on the battlefield to fight for their country. That is what the bagpipes are. That is what our flag is. That is the type of people we are. That is our culture. That is our kilts. That is our bagpipes. That is our accent. That is our Kayleys in public squares that they cannot take away from us. We don't need them. The government, our councillors, our businessmen, we don't need them to organize Kayleys. We don't need them to organize public drinking and dancing. We don't need them to organize bagpiping meetings. We don't need them to give us our culture and hand us our culture and give us permission to access our culture. We don't need that. We are Scotland. I want to hear it, Scotland. Let's hear it. We need to bring that energy back, bring that feeling back that I left with when I was a child. Looking out over the ocean, waiting for one day I'm going to return to the Warriors. One day I'm going to return to my brothers. One day I'm going to be back with a real Scotsman. And now what I find, this division over our own saltire, oh, it means this, it means that. That means Scotland. This is Scotland. It doesn't mean independence. It means Scotland. That's what it means. It doesn't mean SNP. They're taking it away from us. They took our flag away from us. It doesn't mean anything except for Scotland. Scotland. That's what it means. And I am so fed up with the division and our cultural just crumbling away. And I have to run around with my American accent like some sort of nationalist, mad American guy. Well, yeah, people. I wish maybe I had a Scottish accent, but maybe that's part of my problem. I know that I don't have it, so I have to rise and be bigger and more Scottish and but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that is a good thing. But that's something we all need to find in us. It didn't take somebody, a Scotsman, who was taken away as a child to come back as an adult and say things have changed. But they have. They've changed for the wrong. And this is besides coronavirus. This is besides lockdown. But this is how we fix it. This is what we do. We need to use our culture to fix this lockdown situation. I know we're doing it in Dundee. Just last night in Dundee, we had a Kaylee in the square, and nobody stopped us. Next Saturday night in Dundee, we're having a BYOB Kaylee in the square. We're all going to get drunk, we're going to dance, we're going to play music, and no one's going to stop us. No one! Watch it! And we all need to be doing it. This is our country. They don't tell us what we're allowed to do. We tell them what we're doing, and they facilitate it for us. We are the common man, and we need to stand up for our God-given rights, our rights for this land. This is our grass. That is our hill. Those are our trees, and this is our parliament. And they are our servants. They're our servants, and they need to start acting like it. Start serving the common man. Start serving us here. And that is why they're here. They're our servants. Servants to make sure that none of us break the law, and they make sure that this stays peaceful and lawful. But don't for 1 second be tricked that they're here to intimidate us. They're here to serve us. They're here to do what we want. They are here to do what we say. We are the common man, and they are the servants, and we need to realize that. They are our servants. The MPs are our servants. These councillors, these people, they don't give us permission. They give us our money back. They give us the facilitation of our taxes. They come with their tents and their gazebos, they put up their tables, and they do the security, and we do what we want in our country. I'm going to pass this off over to Moira. She is a co-founder. She just wants to talk a little bit about what we're doing in Dundee and what we all need to do in our own town. Right. Anyway, enough of that. Right, in the Dundee resistance movement, we look out for one another. We share ideas to resist government, employer, and police intimidation. We try to live our lives as normally as possible. Some of us have chosen to homeschool. We offer advice to avoid non-consensual medical intervention. And most importantly, we cheer people up. Now, we danced to the Dashing White Sergeant last night in Dundee City Square. And I sincerely hope the common men and women who work for Police Scotland in every town, city, village, join in the dancing and help us for a change, not these criminals